No, no. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Back to the Becky and Jamie show. Ooh.
How are you doing on this fine Saturday night?
Me?
Now, the other person that's in the
No,
camera.
I thought you were talking about the audience, but no. I was just watching movies and watched a couple of stupid ones, and yeah, and did my dishes and had an omelet with everything in it, and yeah.
Okay.
I still don't know which way to look.
So,
It's Powerball day today.
yeah, hopefully you win.
God, yeah, wouldn't that be good?
Well, it's official, folks. I've lost my damn mind.
Yeah, you're insane. Why don't you show them?
I did.
Oh my God.
So I slept in, and Ryan was very adamant on getting a fish. And in my opinion, I thought we were just going to get like a tiny little bowl, like for a beta fish, All you got to do is fill it up with water and just throw the fish in there and throw food out every once in a while. I ended up getting this instead.
Yeah.
There's no fish in it yet because apparently you have to condition the water first and blah, blah, blah. And so
put bacons in there.
So my mom and I got on Amazon, and we had this great idea that, I'm still in the works of trying to convince Ryan to do it this way, is get fake fish.
And jellyfish. They're fake jellyfish that glow in the dark.
You don't
How
have to
cool
eat
is
them.
that? And they swim around, and they don't dirty the water ever.
Yeah, and then get the little scuba diver guy floating
The
around.
little scuba divers. Oh wait,
whatever now. Well, of course now people would know because I put it on YouTube. But
that way you don't have any floaters.
Yeah. And we're not talking about in the toilet.
No.
Although I do have kids here all the time, so you never know. So mom's thermostat went out a couple days ago, and she had to call her little handyman Monty, and I kind of tried to walk her through how to like replace it, change the batteries out in it, and she couldn't figure it out. And
I didn't want to rip it off the wall and just destroy the whole thing, that would have been bad.
And then so Monty came over, and all he did was went cha-ching.
Put in the 2 batteries and then okay. See you later. I said thank you. Good man. Good man.
I could just picture you standing there going, "Oh, that's how."
Well, actually, you know what the really icky part is he did it so quick that I really didn't see him do it, so I still baffled on what he did.
All you do is just lift up the plate.
No, and he did something that's magical.
Oh,
God. Speaking of magic, well, actually, it isn't magic, but every time I'd come over to Becky's place, she had another fish tank, okay? And she had all these fishies in it and stuff, and every time I'd come over, there'd be floaters in there, right? And and now she's got another fish tank. I suggested, why don't you put those little, or the fake ones, and some of these, like, they glow in the dark. I mean, it'd be absolutely cool. Little
Yeah.
diver guy, little diver man.
Well, and then next week we're
Explain
getting an iguana. It's like a
I think you
goddamn
need-
soup here.
If you do get fish, get sucky fish.
Yeah, sucky fish. Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Sucky
really
fish.
sure. Not really sure. A lot of people know what sucky fish.
Oh,
is.
they have their little mouths like that, and they suck all the stuff off the glass. They're called little catfish.
They're
But
sucky.
I call them sucky fish because they
Sucky
suck all the
fish.
stuff off the glass.
So Emma's little friend went home today, and
Oh, I thought she was there.
can I tell my story?
Oh, all right.
So Emma's little friend went home today, and we traded her in for another one. So I got another friend here. So, and then Ryan decided that he had enough of that, and so I had to take him to his friend's house.
Oh, okay. So Ryan's at his friend's house.
So I got home after dropping Ryan off, and the girls came back from her parents' place, and Emma's all, "Where's Ryan?" And I'm like, "He went to a friend's house." And she's like, "Oh, girls' night." And I'm like,
Oh, Jesus, you're so
I'm like, oh.
girls' night. It's a girls' night out.
Yeah. So, any user, what else is new? Another exciting weekend in the household of my house.
Well, yeah, you got a new fish tank.
Yeah.
I thought you were I thought you were like snoozing away or watching Friends.
That's really what I want.
And all of a sudden she sends me a picture of this bloody fish tank. And I'm thinking, oh my God, not again. More floaters.
Are you done yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I was out here earlier, and Ryan was like adamant on going to the pet store because his excuse was that he needed bedding for the guinea pig. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, we have a guinea pig too. And
yeah, he showed him on Banjo.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, so we were
Guitar.
sitting out here, and that was his way of finagling me and to go to the pet store. And I ended up going in there.
Does she have the money?
You know what I should have done is not go inside, because unfortunately when I go to pet stores, I get a little crazy. And I was
You didn't bring home a bloody dog or cat. I don't think they have those anymore in those pet stores.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at all the other animals. I was like,
get another kid.
Well, I was looking at the turtles.
Oh, geez, Louise.
I was like, ooh, that'd be fun. So then I'm the one that picked out all the decorations for this stupid tank. Actually, I actually like it, but so there's a big old ship in the middle of it. It's probably
big
hard
old
to see.
ship?
No, ship. And it wasn't price marked, but I was thinking, it's just
probably why that's why it wasn't price marked
that much, like maybe $20 or something like that, And
put a bloody brick in there or something for cheaper.
The gal was ringing it up on the checks thing, and she's like, and on the screen, you can see how much everything is, and it showed up as like $80, and I'm like, I look at Ryan, I'm like, you better love this tank.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they ripped you off. I mean, it's a bloody little ship.
It's supposed to be like a sunken ship. It's got an octopus on it. little barnacles.
Barnacle Bill the sailor.
Anyway, so that was my day, and all I
Yeah.
wanted to do was just go back in bed. I was like, And then Emma decides, she's like, let's go. I want to go to the mall. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna get there? Can I order you a lift? Because I don't want to go anywhere.
I order you.
And
Aren't
she's
your
like,
pockets like no money in your pockets now after the big fish purchase?
I already told the kids that I'm gonna have to be flipping burgers at Carl's Jr. just to put them through school now. So they better.
Jeez.
Now we're poor with a fish tank. So basically,
Yep. I still think it'd be wonderful to get those fake fish in there, Becky.
I think
Do
it'd
it
be
before
great.
Ryan gets home.
I wouldn't be able to get them in that amount of time because Ryan will be back probably at 9 tomorrow in the morning,
They
like he always
probably
does, and he'll
yeah,
be
they
hovering
probably
over
have
me.
them at one of the PetSmart shops or something.
But so anyway, about back to the mall thing. Wants to go to the mall, and I'm like, okay, how long are you gonna be there? Oh, we're just gonna hang out there for 30 minutes. And I'm like, no. I go, what are you gonna do there? Oh, we're just gonna hang out with my friends. And I'm like, well, then FaceTime them, because you don't need to go to the mall to talk to them. I'm not going to the mall, and I'm not turning around and coming back to my house to go pee and then have to turn around and go back and pick you up. I was like,
That's right.
that's cranky. So anyway,
Did you get your pizza?
yeah, yep. We had pizza, and then I went ahead and ordered some ice cream from Cold Stone for girls, maybe me, because I love to torture myself. Because every
I was
time
gonna say you're gonna be on the shitter tomorrow.
ice cream and I do not get along anymore. It makes my tummy.
I can't. I have to be careful too.
So,
Ugh.
other than that, the girls are probably gonna get in the hot tub tonight, and I'm gonna do what I do best and hang out in my kitchen.
Slash bar slash entertainment center, dining room, and fish tank.
Yeah.
You should get some live lobsters, throw them in there. You can have some food later on.
Well, then I'd have to use a different kind of I would have to get salt water or seawater or something, wouldn't I?
I'll throw some salt in there.
I salt.
Yeah, just throw some salt in there. When it rains, it pours. So Morton salt.
I'd have to make sure the lobsters got rubber bands around their claws.
Why not? It'd be interesting if they don't.
I'd be walking around with the lobster hanging off my ear or something. I'd be like, hey.
That'd be interesting.
Not really sure I want to do that. I can barely keep plants alive.
Better than having crabs.
I won't even go there.
I'd rather have a lobster or two than a crab. Oh, good.
So yeah, it's a big exciting night here, and we're
another exciting Saturday night.
Everyone's whooping it up probably. Well,
no, they're not. Trust me.
Age anymore. I mean, we're kind of fuddy-duddies anymore these days. Like, it's just well, I always thought that as you got older that things would calm down. But I remember when I was in my 20s, it was actually a lot calmer than it is now for me. Which is why I have these under my eyeballs.
That's because we wake up at Zoom at 2 2 in the morning. And then I can't, and then it wakes me up and I can't get back to sleep till 6.
Well, you're already
Because I'm all
awake, so
stirred up.
you can't blame Zoom. You're already awake.
And no, I know it is, but it's like I'm like,
I had to trim my hair.
from which part of your body?
Right here, this region.
God.
Apparently, Americans don't think the European look is just quite in fashion.
Who cares? I don't shave my legs. Who cares? I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, well. So anyway, the moral of this session is
Don't buy a fish tank.
don't buy fish tanks.
Especially on a whim. God.
I'm just waiting for the loony bin wagon to show up at my front door and take me away. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, to the funny farm.
Yeah.
You have a habit of impulse buying. Oh God, there's your hair again. You just
Like I said, that's why I didn't want to go in there, and I shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have.
Because it was my choice. Ryan's all looking at this little tiny one, right? Like a little tiny tank. And this one right here was on sale. Okay. And I'm standing there like looking at it like a little kid at a candy shop, you know. I'm like, And Ryan's all, hey Mom, what do you think about this one? And I'm like, we're getting that one. Like, hurry up and pick out your damn fish.
Now I'm gonna come back to your place and there'll be floaters everywhere.
And then again, I'm in the aisle, of the decorations, and I'm like, ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had to pick the biggest ship there that happened to be $80. And then all sorts of plants, and I'm throwing shit in the cart, and Ryan's holding the cart. He's like doing this. He's all,
oh man.
He's like, do you
oh man.
And I'm like, yeah, if we're gonna get a big old tank, we might as well make it look good. and then I was all excited until we checked out, and then I got really sad and depressed because I was like, oh my God, I just spent my beer money on a fish tank.
That was paid for one of my bills.
That'd been your rent.
Well, no, but one of my bills would have been good.
Anyway, so whatever.
Thank God you didn't bring home a dog. That's all I gotta say.
I told him that, that's his responsibility now. He's got to clean it and do all that stuff. And
kind of like his rat.
we'll see how well this goes. There's a good possibility that we will end up with fake fish in there.
That, and you're gonna have floaters. I know. You had that big tank. It's just like that.
The good thing though is that it's got a full covered lid on it, so Chloe, my cat, won't be fishing.
Oh. Oh God.
You know what I'm missing is a parakeet.
No, you hate birds.
I know I hate birds.
Yeah.
I want a lizard. I was looking at the lizards there, the little geckos and chameleons and stuff. And I'd have it perched on my shoulder and it'd just hang out right here. Wouldn't that be cool?
No.
I think
why the hell would they have geckos here in Idaho? They'd die. They hate
a chameleon or something. I don't know.
Come.
I'd put it on the other side of the bar and it'd hang out there and its little terrarium thingamajiggy with the turtle. And
want to see my gecko? I'll show you my gecko. See my gecko?
It's been there a while. You might want to check on it, make sure it's still breathing.
Trust me, it ain't breathing.
But I think it'd be fun to have a little chameleon hanging out on your shoulder and
Chameleon.
it come up and give me little kisses every once in a while. Well, anyway, we'll cut this short. That's pretty much all I had to say tonight.
Pretty much all I said about that.
That's all I'm gonna say about my
Yeah.
kind of a dud today. I'm just like,
No, it's good. We were having high hopes about it.
I know we
We
did.
had
You know, well,
high hopes. We had high hopes.
she was when I called her and had to tell her about the aquarium, she was watching a show about some demon child or something.
Oh, to a God, it was disgusting. It was so stupid. Don't watch it, Becky. Nobody out there watch it. It was horrible. The
Okay.
acting was bad. It was yuck.
So you're saying there's hope for me yet to be an actress, you know?
No.
I hope you guys have an awesome Saturday, Sunday. Blah, 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 blah.
It's those girls, you know, after all that, you know, slumber party time. Are they in the hot tub right now?
I don't know where they are actually.
Jesus.
No, they're in the bedroom.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing. It's very quiet in there. Anyway, so I guess we'll be checking in with you guys later.
Yeah. Okay.
And I did wash my hair. I did.
It's itchy, scratchy. It's the itchy, scratchy show.
And you go back to eating whatever. What were you eating?
No, I'm
again?
done. I had dinner.
What was it?
I had all sorts of omelet thing. I had
Oh, you had an omelet.
zucchini in it and onion and a couple of bacon pieces, and that was
Just
good.
a couple.
Yeah, because it's just me.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you cook for crowd. I just cook for me. So it was just, you know, but it was good.
Okay.
Makes a turd.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yes, I'm uncouth.
What? How? No, not you. Anyway, you guys have a good. How many times am I going to say this? Anyway, you guys have a good time. Anyway, we're back on a different subject. Blah 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 blah. Okay, guys. Well, anyway, you have a really good Saturday. But hey, did you know about this? Blah 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 blah. Okay, guys, have a good night.
Jesus.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right. Woo! See ya.